Perfect aim. Double elimination. Merciless. Perfect aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. The triple elimination. Blade Master. Combo breaker. Bang. Elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. E is under attack. Point E lost. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Point elimination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Point E is under attack. Perfect aim. Bang. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Elimination. 4 at once. Object capture. Aim. Nice. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Object captured. Object lost. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Bang. Perfect aim. Domination. Elimination. Double elimination. Domination. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. 4 at once. Perfect aim. 5 at once. Merciless. 4, 3, 2, 1. First strike. Point A. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Nice. Point A is under attack. Double elimination. Merciless. Point A is under attack. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect A. Domination. Point double elimination. Domination. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect A. Eliminations. Double elimination. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Point A captured. Assist. Blade Master. Double elimination. Perfect A. Domination. Point A is under attack. Point A captured. captured. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. Bang. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect aim. Assist. You rock. The enemy captured Point A. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Bang. Point A captured. Point A is under elimination streak. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Point A is under attack. Nice. Point A. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Incredible. Triple elimination. Point A captured. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. Nice. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. Point A is under attack. Lost. Perfect A domination. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Point A captured. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. 4 at once. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. The enemy captured Point B. Perfect aim. Point A captured. Point B perfect captured. Aim. The enemy is under Point C. Elimination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Point B is under attack. Point A is under attack. Captured. Perfect aim. Domination. Point B is under attack. Perfect aim. Point B is under attack. Point B lost. Incredible. Perfect aim. Point B is under attack. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Point B is under attack. Point B captured. Point A lost. Point B is under capture. The enemy captured Point A. Elimination. Perfect A domination. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect A domination. Point B is under attack. Perfect A domination. Perfect aim. Blade Master. Nice. Double elimination. Blade Master. Perfect A domination. Elimination streak. Perfect aim. Nice. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. First strike. The enemy captured point A. Blade Master. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. 4 at once. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Nice. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Point B captured. Nice. Perfect aim. Elimination streak. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Point C is under attack. Point C. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Point C is under attack. Point C lost. Incredible. Perfect aim. Domination. Point C is under attack. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Point C lost. Point C is under attack. Lost. The enemy captured point C. Perfect aim. Domination. Nice. Point D captured. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Bang. Point E is under attack. Point E is under attack. Point E lost. You rock. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Bang. Point E captured.